Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess I press this button here. Nope. Okay, this one. Oh, there we go. All right. Hello there, everyone. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever, wherever you are. I'm Timmy M70, and you can call me Tim, Timmy, hey you, that guy, scrub, oh my god, noob, please uninstall, or whatever. I've been called worse. I'm a 40 something geek in the soggy, overpriced paradise of Vancouver, Canada, and I've recently been introduced to the world of online PC gaming, and so I thought I'd share my experiences with you as I derp along. Now, before we go on, let's make one thing clear. There are some channels out there made by some excellent players that are filled with replays of epic battles and filled with insight and strategies and techniques to teach you to be a better player, and I highly recommend watching them if you want to improve your game, whatever it may be. This is not one of them. So, what made me decide to do this? Well, I think it's because I caught the video production bug when my son decided to start his own YouTube channel. Now, being a supportive father, I took an interest in the production side of things, and hey, I got hooked. So, right now, he's doing a walkthrough of Pokemon White. So, yeah, that's right. While the rest of the world is out there catching Pokemon outside with Pokemon Go, he's kicking it old school. What a rebel. So, if you were into that sort of thing and want to check it out, I'll have a link to his channel in the description of the video. Go check it out, give him a like, and maybe subscribe, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it. So, what do you expect to see here? Well, for starters, I play mostly multiplayer vehicle shooters, and for now, I'm going to focus on the one that got me started down this rabbit hole, World of Warships. Now, for those of you who don't know, World of Warships is a free-to-play game in which you take the helm of a variety of ships from the turn of the 20th century through World War II, and then go out and proceed to pound the living snot out of each other. As you probably guessed, I actually have some game footage playing in the background right now. Now what you see here is one of, if not the most famous warships in history, the mighty battleship Bismarck, which is actually not currently available in the game. Turns out I was lucky enough to have a developer or tester on my team in one battle and managed to record some of the gameplay. Now, while we're basking in this German glory, I'd like to say that I would love to eventually branch out into some other games if World of Warships isn't your thing. Maybe World of Tanks, MechWarrior Online, maybe some other nerdery. Who knows? Stay tuned, I guess. But that's enough about me. I hope you enjoy what I have to offer here and that you'll join me in some laughs, groans, and probably more than a few face palms along the way. So now let's get on to the action, shall we? Today I'm going to be bringing you two replays to give you a taste of what's hopefully to come. So strap yourselves in and keep your hands and feet inside the car, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. So in our first match, I'm in the Kamikaze R, a Japanese Tier 5 premium destroyer on the map Fault Line. I'm in a domination battle, which means that in addition to earning points for sinking enemy ships, my team also gets points for controlling and holding bases. And the first team to 1,000 points wins. So, like a good little destroyer, I'm off to capture A, because that's what we speedy little guys are supposed to do early in the game. Now, I have to apologize in advance for the quality of some of these videos. My hardware wasn't the greatest when I played some of these matches in the beginning, and gaming on a budget sucks, what can I say? Besides, I'm still inexperienced with this whole video production business, so having prettier game footage quality would probably be like putting lipstick on a pig anyway. So we have company at A. It is an enemy Mutsuki, which is a Japanese Tier 6 destroyer. My guns are better than his, so I take a pot shot at him. He fires back at me. We both miss. We both trigger our smoke screens to try and conceal ourselves. And while I'm in smoke, I decide to be an idiot and speed up, so I'm actually outrunning my smoke screen as it's being laid down. Fortunately, the Mutsuki does exactly the same thing, so I guess I shouldn't be feeling so bad. And, oh, he's taking fire from my friendly cruiser, and there go his torpedoes. I figure that he's going to be occupied, so I swing around and I fire torpedoes down that gap to ambush any ships that decide to come by. Which, in retrospect, is a bonehead move, because here comes the Mutsuki again. He's coming around to, what the heck is he doing? Oh, I take cruiser fire, and he is going to ram, isn't he? Oh my goodness! All hands brace for impact! And okay. Okay, we take those, I guess. But I'm still under fire from the enemy cruiser. And I look around and there are now 5 enemy ships? Where the heck did those come from? Anyway, I am at low HP, out of tricks, and yeah. Knew that was coming, but totally worth it. I don't know how I survived that collision, really. Normally when a destroyer rams another destroyer, you get 2 dead destroyers. So, I don't know, maybe it was our relative speed or something or other. I mean, I know he was low on HP, but still. Anyway, yeah. In case you're wondering, we ended up winning that battle. Hooray! So our next match is from the other night, and you'll notice the difference in the video quality here. I just upgraded my system since I recorded my last video. Still nothing like 1080p 60 frames per second because, well, budget. But now you shouldn't see any drastic lag. You'll be glad to know that the hamster running the old computer is quite happy in his semi-retirement. Unfortunately, I upgraded my system the day that the latest version of World of Warships was released, which made any replays recorded with previous versions unplayable. So that means that anything I've recorded before then will still be in pretty poor quality. But I'll try and get through that backlog as quickly as I can so your eyes won't bleed too much. That might take some time because once in a while you'll get something like this replay that just has to jump the queue. So this time I'm in the Nuremberg, the German Tier 6 cruiser on the estuary map. Now, I've been having a pretty bad day up until now. I've been trying to complete the Sniper daily mission, which earns you 50,000 credits for getting 4 or more torpedo hits in one battle. And that's not that hard if you have a decent game and a destroyer. Well, by this point I had played nearly a dozen games in various destroyers and had not managed to land more than 2 hits in one game. And out of those games, I had come out on the winning side twice. So I'm flirting with a whopping 20% win rate. And to make matters worse, I had died in every single battle. So yeah, I decided it was time to take a break from playing destroyers for a bit. And now, as you can see, I am facing Tier 7 ships in a Tier 6 cruiser. So yeah, I'm not really liking my chances in this one either. Well, as it turns out, nah, spoilers. You'll see. So I decided to go west with a couple of cruisers in support and to mostly support that friendly Kiev who's trying to capture A. And oh, there's an enemy Mahan, American Tier 7 destroyer, and he just disappeared. I don't know if he's in smoke or what. Oh, there he is again. So I lead him a bit and open fire and miss, and he's back into smoke again. Oh, somebody scored a hit on him. I immediately pop hydroacoustic so that I have a chance of knowing, or I have advanced notice of where his torpedoes are. He decides to let loose with some of them, and you know darn well he's going to be firing him. Another salvo sails a little far. Oh, there's his torpedoes. But yeah, with 3 cruisers bearing down on him, it doesn't look good for him. And friendlies take out the Mahan. Excellent work. And his last shots sail harmlessly over me. Now there's a Murmansk over there. Keep an eye on him. He's going to show up a little bit later. In the meantime, I'm trying to draw a bead on that Pensacola over there. Fire at him, and 1100, not bad. Another volley falls short, and I go and run myself aground. Wonderful. Now at least there's an island between me and the Pensacola, so he's not gonna punish me too much. Take another shot at him as he comes out from behind the island. Look at that. Like, there's at least 3 of us firing at him. Yeah, he doesn't stand much of a chance there. So I back up and try to get myself around that island. I take one more shot and don't lead him far enough. Actually, I don't lead him enough. Disappears from view, but yeah, we got him. And now with the Pensacola taken out, I'm heading north with my other cruisers to take out that Murmansk that I know I saw steaming over here. And he's over behind this island, and oh, there he is. Now he's gone. There he is. Now he's gone. There he is. Make up your mind, will you? There we go, and he cut his engines. Is he hiding over there? Is he on a smoke break or something? I don't know, but I'm not going to ask questions. Boom, there we go. Nice. 2 citadels, 10,000 points of damage, 1 kill. I take that. So now we circle the islands and swing east, and there's an enemy Nuremberg right at the maximum range of my guns. I figure there's not much point in shooting at him because once I do shoot at him, those shells are going to fall short. So I settle myself down for a nice long chase. Now at this point I decide to break off the chase because I feel that our friendly Colorado at B needs a little more support. It looks like he's hemorrhaging HP at the hands of that New York over there. And we've just taken B, which is good. But the friendly's down to just over 4,000 HP. Oh, now just under 2,000 HP. He's not going to last much longer. Oh, there he goes. We'll have to avenge him somehow, and the best way to do that is to take out that New York over there. So I line them up and start unleashing the armor piercing, hoping for a hit to the superstructure. And not the hull, because those shots will just ricochet off and do no damage. So, you know, in hindsight, I was thinking maybe using HE would have been better, because at least I have a chance to start a fire, and even though they'll do less damage on a successful hit, there's no chance of ricochets. But it is what it is. Oh, I actually managed to score a little bit of damage there. Oh, he's down low. Maybe time for one last salvo, and okay. All right then. I think we found a bug, don't you? Oh my. Never seen anything like that. And now, oh, and now I just realized that I'm taking damage from the enemy Nuremberg, who's decided to come around and start firing. And I'm actually in a bit of a bad spot here, because I'm only returning fire with one turret. He's letting loose with all three. So I figure it's time for me to try and put some distance between me and that Nuremberg. Oh, and there's a huge hit from that Nuremberg that just about does me in. And there is an enemy Nagato class battleship which is coming around that island and almost in torpedo range. I figure why not. Launched 2 sets of torpedoes behind the wreck of that New York, and wouldn't it have been hilarious if that wreck was still in midair. Anyway, trying to put some distance between me and that Nuremberg, because I'm down to like 144 health, so like if you just sneeze in my general direction, that'll do me in. And the Nuremberg's trying to do exactly that. Well, not sneeze, but you get the idea. Whoa, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedoes on that Nagato. Causes 4 floods, which he immediately repairs, and can't say I blame him. I'm surprised I didn't see. Oh, that was close. Oh man, dispersion's my friend that time. Still trying to put some distance between me and the Nuremberg, trying to evade them, and oh, there's another close call. And in the meantime, I'm also trying to finish off the Nagato. There's there's a good, that was a good hit. Down to 600, one more salvo should do it. Got him! Nice. And now that there is that island between me and the Nuremberg, I am safe. Whew! Now at this point, I briefly considered going after that Nuremberg. But then the rational side of me stood up and slapped me upside the head and went, "Hey dummy, you have 150 HP left, you are one-shottable, it's not worth risking your ship over, and it's definitely not worth the repair costs." Ah, fine, you're right. So I just decided to cut my engines and hide behind the island and call it a day. And there we go. And I finished the game with almost 78,000 points of damage on 68 main battery hits and 5, count them, 5 torpedo hits. Now that's a pretty darn good result for me in a Nuremberg, but what really did it was the fact that I was able to do 5 torpedo hits from a cruiser. I'm out destroyering a destroyer here. Plus that New York doing its best imitation of the Flying Dutchman. Anyway, that's it for my very first video. I'm so glad you could take the time to check it out, and if you like what you see, then give me a like, and leave me a comment down below. Maybe even possibly check on that great big subscribe button. So, until next time, have fun doing whatever it is you're doing out there, keep it safe, and I will catch you later.